Morning. So I'm literally just going to exercise. Actually, I'm doing it in this room for a change, but I'm changing my wax first. So I thought I would come on and just chat to you, because if you're new, you won't have a clue what makes scentsy. I'll leave that there actually. What makes scentsy not a candle? So this is the best angle I can do. Can we see this warmer? So the reason this won't stretch any further is I actually have this on a cord concealing base, and that means that I'll try and show you better, but basically the cord is quite big so it can reach anywhere. So rather than have loads of cord dangling, you take your cord, can we see this right there, and you wrap it around and around in there, and it basically gets rid of all the excess cord that you need, so that it's not dangling wherever. So that's the only reason I can't drag this further to you. This is actually on. This is one of the most stunning warmers, but one of the downsides of it is, well, in the day I like the silhouette, but you can't really see that this has got like the northern lights flashing up. Like at the minute it's green and it twirls around, but anyhow, you can't really see that. But I need to do a wax change. I got this for a change. It makes no difference what you get. All you do is you shove a bit of cotton wool in. So the difference between a candle and our wax is, a candle vanishes. Now, I actually just went to move this and I thought, oh no, I'll keep it there. We are not a candle heating house. This is a candle that Riv made me for Christmas, and it's like we're very into like wickery stuff in this house, so he put in it like spells basically. It was like dried flowers and all stuff like that. So I would warm that because I was made it as like a little witchy gift. I'm not anti candle, but this it's not going to make the house smell nice. You can put as many flowers in it as you want. So our wax, it is $7.25 a bar. It, unless you do buy 5 get 1 free, and then it works out like, I've not reeled these off for a while. Anyhow, it's about 90p a cube. This one cube might last you for like, and when I say days, I go bed before Alan. This is never turned off. He forgets to turn it off, or he does it on purpose. I'm not quite sure. This wax will stay in this dish. It won't move. It won't evaporate. The smell is released. The smell is incredible, but the wax, you're not breathing it in. It is going to stay in this dish for as many days after days after days as you, until you remember to change it. So just because you see the wax, don't think you don't need to change it, because you do. Don't be tight with your wax. If you think about it, if you do buy 5 get 1 free, it's about 70p for a cube. So that cube might last you a couple of days if you've got it on straight. Now, if you went to like the shop and bought a candle for 70p, you really wouldn't expect it. Well, you're not going to get the scent you get out of this, to be honest, full stop. But you wouldn't expect it to scent your house for days. So just try not to be too tight. And actually, I only had 1 cube in this. Whereas when you get a warmer, oh, that's all you do. Look, like you just put the cotton wool in. It soaks it up. About once a week, give them a clean. Again, you don't have to, but you may notice that it's not whacking out the same amount of scent. It's not giving out that exact same scent throw, and that is just because this one is a good example actually. I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a little oily residue there that I just need to give that a clean. But I don't know if you noticed that. This has been on since, well, Alan didn't turn it off last night. It was on when I come down this morning. So maybe a few days, maybe a day or two, I've no idea. So it is warm. It's not, obviously it's warm. It needs to warm the wax, but it's not candle warm. It's literally like, it's just warm. This one is an element warmer, and it's a dish like this, and the dish heats up gently and melts the wax. And I actually, as criminal as it is, when I got my Harry Potter warmer, it was like it was that special. I didn't want to use it. I haven't even used the wax yet or anything, which is like awful. So I'm going to put that on now so I can show you. This one is a light bulb warmer. So this one is an element warmer. So there's no burning. We don't do burning. And this one, look at the size of that bulb. That is what heats your wax up. So yeah, if you have a bulb on for days on end and you like held your hand on it, you wouldn't want to do that. But this is, it's as safe as you can get, really, isn't it? It's just a little bulb. That is what we use to fragrance the wax. So wax wise, it is made from like a food grade paraffin wax. They make it from that because it melts at such a low temperature. And when I say food grade, I mean like the stuff that they can put on apples to make it shiny, or like they can coat cheese and stuff like that. That's what it's made from. And it's done that way because it has such a low melting point, so we don't need to burn it. It gently warms and the scent is released. So scent wise, unless I've sent you a sample and it happens to be like quite a mild one, most people, there's a reason they buy a scentsy and they stick with it. So you look at this and you think £7.25 for a bar of wax when I can get it from the shop for like £1. Well, really, you can. You're not putting this whole bar in. I mean, you could if you want, although that'd be a bit much for any warmer, I think. But you only need 1 or 2 cubes, and you're going to get days out of it, and it's going to be such like a pure, beautiful smell. It's not going to be like a burning smell. There's no in the back of your throat smell or whatever. So it really is worth it. So this is my Harry Potter dish. I think I'm going to have it in the living room because, well, why wouldn't you? There's nowhere else beautiful enough for it to go. Oh, I'll just unplug the telly. Oh, I'll just unplug my Polo one for now. But yeah. So that is it. That is it turned on. That bulb will heat the wax, and then the wax will do its thing. The scent will be released. The actual wax won't. So when you have a candle, like obviously look, this one River made me as a gift. Where has that gone? Like that was full. I warmed it for like a day because like I'm not anti-candle. This was a gift and I appreciated it. But that was up here and then I warmed it and it's gone. So genuinely, like I don't know the answer to this. I'm not very, I assume if I did like ridiculously well in science in school, I would be not where I am in life right now. But where has that gone? Like it must have gone somewhere. It's gone into the air, it's gone into the atmosphere. You must be breathing it in because there's just genuinely nowhere else that could have gone. Whereas this wax, that will stay there for days and days and days and days. So sometimes you might think your wax isn't smelling as strong, but just ask yourself, are you being tight? If you've got buy 5 get 1 free, or if you've got some out the sale, the chances are you've paid 70p or less for a cube you're expecting to last days and days, which some of them do, but some of them, it depends. They've got different notes. They've got like undernotes, they've got stronger tones, they've got like a predominant smell, and then there's underscents. Scentsy are phenomenal at getting smells right. We've got like over 80 scents and they are phenomenal. They do things one that are like, they say things like walking through a forest or by the sea or like a meadow and you can smell it. It's incredible. So anyhow, I am going to warm today Gryffindor. Now these are still available. These are £30 for the set, I think, off the top of my head. 7.2128. Yeah, these are £30 for the set. They come in a little suitcase like this. I can hand on heart say these are the most immersive scents I've ever smelled. And what I mean by that is I haven't seen all the Harry Potter films, but I've listened to all the books. I loved listening to like Stephen Fry read all them books, and it's like you can close your eyes and you can imagine being in the dorms of each house. Like, it's so spot on. It is just weird. Do you know what? I'll just go with Ravenclaw because it's on the top. So I'll start with Ravenclaw. This is it's so sad, isn't it? Because you know when you get something you really like and you want to save it for best. But I don't want to do that. But Ravenclaw is going in. But yeah, I just didn't use it because I thought, oh, it's too special. I didn't want to use it. So the other good thing about Scentsy is what you can do is, this is the Mother's Day whipped vanilla lavender. It is so bloody beautiful. But say I wanted lavender with a different flower. We do mixology. You can do what you call mixology. You basically can take any two of your favourite smells. Some of them might not work, but and you can put them in the same warmer together and they will smell incredible. Now, when I was looking for a good mixology yesterday and I came across the last month's scent of the month. So Sunburst Bamboo is still available, but it's $7.25 this month, the normal price. It was so close to Twitter Pated. That was my favourite way back. Anyhow, the reason I realised that is because I was smelling them all because I wanted to mix something. So say you have a really strong, I'm just looking at the dog, something caught his attention so he might bark. Say you have a really strong clean smell and you wanted to make it like a florally clean smell or a fruity plus clean smell, you just put them both in the same thing. We have one called, like, we mix our jammy time, which is our bedtime lavendery freezery wax. It's beautiful. And if you think you don't like lavender and you've never tried Scentsy lavender, try it. Even just ask me can you try it, because obviously I've got all the testers and stuff. And we mix it with Just Breathe, which is like eucalyptusy, mentholy, and it's called like something fluffy pajamas or something. But you know, there's so many recommendations, but basically you can do what you want. So one of the best things about Scentsy, and it genuinely, I defy you to like get this anywhere else. If you have a warmer, so in fact the last week or two, I have a lovely friend who I met through Scentsy. Actually, she lives just there. She had an alabaster warmer. Now we don't even sell it anymore. We sell a new style. She had the really old-fashioned alabaster warmer, and where you push the button in at the back, it had gone in. So I literally sent Scentsy a message. She shoved free, returned it, and then they give her a brand new one. Your warmers are guaranteed against manufacturer's faults, I think, forever. Like, diffusers have, I think, about a 10-year lifespan, which is incredible. But this warmer, right, this one's not a good example. This one was very expensive. So say this one was like £60. I can 100% go the market and get a warmer for £20, £30, 100%. I'm not stupid. We're not stupid. We know this. You might get 1 or 2 months guarantee out of that warmer. With Scentsy, in 3 years, if your warmer becomes faulty and stops working, you can get it swapped. I wasn't even the lady. I never even did Scentsy when that lady bought her original alabaster. It doesn't matter. You just get it swapped. There is no, they are not tight. They do not try to be like, send it back and we'll see or anything. They're just like, that is a manufacturer's fault, swap. They are incredible. You literally cannot, you just cannot get that. You can, the quality, I don't know. Anyhow, you're welcome to try them. I have a borrow bag. You're welcome to try them. The quality is just literally second to none. But that guarantee that, do not worry, if your warmer in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, however many, if it just stops working due to a manufacturer's fault, you can't fling it out the window and expect to get it changed, then it will just get replaced. There is no qualms, there is no whatever. Scentsy has been around in America for about 15 years. It's been in the UK for 10 years. They've only just started the Disney come last year. They're the official warmer of Disney World now in Florida, which is official scent. Floki, don't eat that. which is why that castle's so special. So they had like, Scentsy have got like a exhibition at the Epcot thing that's going on at the minute, you know, Epcot in Florida, because they're so closely related with Disney, whereas now we have the Warner Brothers as well, which is why this has come out, and so much more Harry Potter stuff's going to come out. So don't worry that, oh well, Scentsy might not be around in like 2-3 years, because they're constantly evolving and moving. They become a £1 billion company. It's going nowhere. So that's just a few facts about Scentsy. If you want any more information, then just let me know. But yeah, we're under no illusion. Scentsy has always been, they're never going to try and be the cheapest. They just want to be the best, and they are. You cannot beat it. There is a reason that even people that, like me, I can be tight over things like this, which is why I joined. I knew I needed to get it for free. But I did pay for Scentsy before, because once you try it, you're just like, nah, nothing else has that. So my first ever scent was Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and it is so beautiful, and all you get is the scent. You don't get the chemically burning. You don't get, know that it doesn't matter how nice a candle smells. And I have had all the big jar candle company that we can't name that sounds like hanky, do you know, I've had them all. That's what I used to love, that at Christmas. But it doesn't matter how beautiful they are, they still have that burningness, or that just not natural smell about them. But Scentsy is a game changer. So yeah, I do have a borrow bag if anyone wants to borrow it, or I've got sample packs if anyone would like me to send one of them. I just ask that you give me a review, because I really do appreciate it. Been quiet lately and totally of my own doing. Like, life is just crazy for everyone, isn't it? But yeah, some facts for you on this Tuesday morning. I'm gonna go and clean up now and exercise. In fact, I'm gonna find another plug, because I want them both plugged in at the same time. Have a lovely day.